Time to make a difference. Time to make a change. Time to come together. Time to win the hand. Hey there, you there, standing in the back there, talking to you and me. Gotta take a chance to dance the dance, 'cause some dreams still come true. You gotta rise above it. Sometimes they hate it, sometimes you love it. You gotta rise up above it all. It all takes a compassionate soul to change the life of someone you don't know. Take a dark heart and lead it to the light. Show them that it's all alright, yeah. Rise above it. Sometimes you hate it, sometimes you love it. You gotta rise up above it all. This old world keeps turning, you get crushed beneath the wheel. We are broken lives, but broken lives can heal. Hey. Ooh, 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 You may fly and you may stall. You may run and you may crawl. And I'll help you pick up the pieces when you fall. We'll rise above it all. Hey, you gotta rise above it. Sometimes you hate it, sometimes you love it. You gotta rise up above it all. Gotta rise above it. Sometimes you hate it, sometimes you love it. You gotta rise up above it all. Yeah, here we go. Your time to sing with us.
Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
Look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary.
Feel the love in sanctuary.
Oh, lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
We come every walk of life,
every creed and color,
every creed and color
that should reunite. Oh, in the honor of the God and each other. Oh, take a look at the person next to you. God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary.
Feel the love in the sanctuary.
Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
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 We come together
In the name of love. We come together.
We come together.
Come together.
We come together.
We come together.
We come together
In the name of love. We come together.
come together.
Come together.
We come together.
We come together.
We come together
In the name of love. We come together.
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 We come together
In the name of love.
Woo! Woohoo! Come together in the name of love. Did we throw you off with an extra song in there? I saw a lot of people looking like, are they going to come up? Good morning. I'm Reverend Michelle Arellano. I am your senior minister and spiritual director. Honored to be with you here this morning. I want to welcome everybody. I want to welcome everybody online. Say Happy Easter. I'm so grateful you're here with us in the abundance of this day that is a beautiful spring Easter day. Centers for Spiritual Living is a teaching that includes all. Nobody is outside of our circle. No matter where you are on your path, what your identity is, what your background is, what your thoughts are, you are welcome here. We have this beautiful teaching that is about all love, all-encompassing love. How blessed are we that we get to celebrate that today. Yes, woo! Feeling the Easter energy. Okay, so do we have any first-time visitors here? Can you raise your hands? We'd love to give you a flower. Let's give them a round of applause. And an information packet. And if everybody could stretch their hands out, keep your hands up so we can bless you. Let's just send them so much love. You are honored. You are appreciated. You are welcome here. We see the divinity within you, and we know your beauty. And so it is. And so it is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So we got lots of kids today. I think that's what's bringing all this fun energy in. So I'd like to invite all the children with their parents and grandparents to please stand so we can acknowledge you and show you some CSL, CS love. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. This is a wonderful group. Okay, we're gonna send you this beautiful blessing with so much love in our hearts. You want to say with me, we bless all the children in our community and the world. We love all the children. We know the truth of who you are. All children are unique expressions of God, and we are grateful to have children in our lives, and so it is. And you got an Easter egg hunt today, yay! So let the children go back downstairs into their classroom for a fun, enriching experience. And now it's time for me to call up somebody that is dedicated and caring and a gift to our community. Jackie Thayer, can you come up on stage with me? Can I get the microphone, please? We want to recognize our care team today. They are the angels behind the scenes, and they support people in need. They take dinners, they do visitations. They do all kinds of amazing things to support our community. And I'm going to let Jackie tell you about it, and then I'm going to ask the care team to stand up so everybody can know that they hold love and really support in a beautiful way. Go ahead.
Hello, happy Easter. this morning. I'm Jackie Thayer, and I am the coordinator for Care Ministry. And Reverend Michelle had asked me to give kind of an overview about what Care Ministry is all about. Some of our congregants don't know what we do in this community. And I wanted to let you know about Care Ministry and what we do. Some of the things that Care Ministry does is we support our congregants. There are some who can't make it out to service, and we send visits of Care Ministry people to their homes. We also take food to congregants who have just gotten out of the hospital, maybe from surgery. We send birthday cards, so if you get a birthday card in the mail, the Care Ministry is busy doing that. Get well cards, congratulations cards. If we know that there is an event to be celebrated or an event that we need to take part in, we want to be there. And so if you know of somebody who needs a card sent out, please let us know, because we'd like to make contact with those who need some contact. We do phone calls to make connection with people. Sometimes there's people who just need a connection with the spiritual community, and we are there to do that. We try to, if there are people that in the congregation who need some extra support, we try to find either community resources out in the Colorado Springs area, or sometimes it's through the CSL that we can help, or anything that we can do to try to lighten the load and make things better for those who are in need. So that's kind of an overview about Care Ministry. Oh, one of the things, a few months back when we had Christmas, one of the things that Care Ministry does is we collect those teddy bears when we have Bear Sunday. And we send those out to a worthy organization and send the love away from this building to somebody else out there. And so that's another thing that Care Ministry does too. That's kind of the overview of what Care Ministry does. We want to spread the love, and we've got a wonderful group of volunteers who have a heart for love for this community.
Thank you so much. So I'd like all the Care Ministry people to please stand up. We have an amazing team. Look at all these people that support us in a beautiful, heartfelt way. Let's give them all a round of applause. I wanted to add that in real quick today. They're going to be handing out Easter eggs with candies and quotes after service for all the adults, so we get a little treat today too. But also so you can see them. So if you know of somebody in need, you have something on your heart, then, please don't hesitate to reach out to them. We're going to put their information in the newsletter so you can get an email and a phone number to contact somebody on the Care Ministry team as well. All right, well, thank you, everybody, and thank you to all of our amazing volunteers, and thank you to the Care Ministry and your dedication. Now is the time that everybody loves in the service. You can stand up and greet each other and wish each other a happy Easter.
sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. My peace, I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, live my peace into the world. I live my peace, live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love into the world. I can feel the power of love inside me. Feel the power of love. I can see the evidence around me. We are the power of love. And my eyes are open to the truth I now embrace. And my heart is open by spirit and by grace. I can feel the power of love inside me. Feel the power of love. I can see the evidence around me. We are the power of love. And my eyes are open to the truth I now embrace. And my heart is open by spirit and by grace. I can feel the power of love. Feel the power of love. I can see the evidence around me. We are the power of love. We are the power of love. We are the power of love.
Words of inspiration this morning come first from John Rogers, DSS. I look at resurrection as an awakening, and each morning I resurrect to the newness that is present. Each day there is a responsibility that goes with that resurrection. which is that I must choose back to God and call God's name and say, "Here I am." From Mahatma Gandhi, resurrection is the awakening of the spirit to its eternal nature. And from our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, to practice the presence of God is to awaken within us the Christ consciousness. Christ is God in the soul of man. The resurrection is the depth of the belief that we are separated from God, for death is the illusion alone and not the reality. God did not die. What happened was that man awoke to life. The awakening must be on the part of man, since God already is life. Please join me in a moment of silence for those we're remembering with our lilies. And as I recognize God, the divine power, the divine presence, the isness and allness of life, I'm reminded of God in the child's smile, in the beauty of nature, in the clouds, in the grass that is coming green, in the spring flowers that are in bloom, knowing it is all good and it is all God. And it is in this goodness of God that I know that we are each beautiful, unique expressions of God, as we express God in form as only we can do. So as we step into this beautiful place in service, allowing ourselves to be present to all that is good on this beautiful spring Easter morning, as we come alive with life, that life that is flowing through each one of us. I take time to thank those who volunteer here every Sunday, every day during the week, for the hospitality downstairs that serves us with a smile, to the ushers and greeters, to the music team, as they allow God to speak, sing, and play through them, and our production team. I give great thanks for the practitioners and all they do, the consciousness that they hold for here, the love that they are, the place of service that they serve from. And I thank all our online participants, allowing themselves to be present in the beauty of this sanctuary outside of it. And I give special thanks and gratitude for Reverend Michelle, as she speaks the words we need to hear through resurrection consciousness, allowing God to speak through her as the words flow easily, effortlessly, and joyously. And for all of this, I simply say thank you, thank you, thank you, God, as I release these words into the ever active law of mind, knowing what has been spoken is already so. And we ground this by saying together, and so it is.
Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right. Darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun. say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles return into the faces. A little darling, it seems like years it's been here. Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes, yeah. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, the ice is slowly melting. Oh, little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
Thank you. So good. Here comes the sun. You know, every day we move from the day to the night, right? That's a shift in itself. And so the talk title today is Resurrection Consciousness. And I'm going to be talking about how that's in our daily lives, you know, the different levels of what a resurrection is all about. As you all know, it is Easter, which is the oldest Christian festival celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And also a lot of the pagan imagery and symbolism is a part of Easter. And so the spring festivals for the pagans celebrated rebirth after winter to symbolize fertility, like images like eggs and bunnies, right? Good example, which now have weaved into this. And what I love about it is it's the spring equinox, which is that balance between light and dark, which that's who we are. We're a balance between light and dark. Here comes the sun. The sun comes because it's night. You know, and we're both of those. And so the resurrection consciousness that I'm going to talk about today is a lot of it through us. And I'm going to go into different layers of it. But it can be a daily resurrection or a daily transformation from us moving from fear to love, from worry to trust, from doubt to faith. You know, and it can be easy, I think, in the human experience to get caught up in what's going on in circumstances or wanting things to be different. And that's all a part of it. You know, if it was light all the time, would we appreciate it anymore? You know, it's the balance of both. If we don't know one without the other, right? We don't know amazing joy without having sadness and grief in our life. And so it's all of that. And resurrection for me is this, I love the symbolism around the birth, the death, and the rebirth. And allowing the Christ consciousness to rise up through us. And so there's an embracing and a letting go. And a faith in that gooey middle part of what we're embracing and what we're letting go of. And it can be as simple as something during the day that kind of just triggered us a little bit. You know, it was funny coming here. I wanted to even come in earlier, and as I was coming, I hit like every red light. Like every one, and so I was like, okay, I must need to slow down. You know, I'm listening to the signs of the universe. And then the next light coming up, I'm like, I bet you it's going to be red for a while. And it was. And I'm like, God, you are a crack up. Like, you were kidding me to slow down, you know? And I laughed, and it changed all of my energy just to laugh. And after that, I pretty much had green lights the rest of the way. And so, you know, it is the sometimes the smallest things, and it's also some of the bigger things, and we'll get into that too. But this resurrection inside of us, like if I arched it with, I like the arch, right? The arch of understanding. It is moving from the smaller self to the higher self. It's moving to that divine place of love. And allowing ourselves to be in that love, but allowing ourselves to see that love outside of us, in others, in life, and in quirky situations sometimes when lights are taking a long time. And so the springtime is such a beautiful like metaphor for all of this, right? Like we're seeing the flowers come up. I went on a hike yesterday and oh my gosh, the flowers were beautiful. We have these beautiful lilies honoring people that have passed over. And I have one for my niece, Brittany, in here. And I already started crying when I was talking to Connie about it earlier today, but my tears are both joyful and grief. They're mixed together. Because I miss her, but I know she's on that next great adventure for herself. And I know she visits me, you know, in butterflies, which we'll be talking about today. But that is a form of the resurrection too. You know, that life, that death, and her rebirth is in another realm. And she still visits this realm too. And I believe, you know, that she's here with us today. And so much of it about all of this too is our perception, and in that it's our awareness which allows our perception to move into a place of love. So the state of awareness, as explained by Paramahansa Yogananda, is not simply about physical life after death, but the awakening of the soul from the delusion of materiality to the divine reality. It is characterized by a felt, lived experience of love, light, and freedom. I need a tissue already. And so, love, light, and freedom, right? Don't we all want that? Don't we all want to be in joy? Don't we all want to have happiness in our lives? And what gets in the way of that? I heard something. What gets in the way of that? This guy. Yeah, we get in the way of that. We get in the way of that. Our thinking gets in the way of that. Change your thinking, change your life. I mean, how many times do we say that as being a part of the teaching here? And everything to me, and I think a lot of you can relate to this, take on different meanings. Like a simple saying has layers underneath it. And as I was putting the talk together and thinking about this, like I was thinking, like, change your thoughts and change your life is how I used to feel about it. But now it's so much deeper than that. It's my feelings, it's how I show up in the world, it's my intentions, it's my faith, it's my trust. Because all of those things move into changing my thoughts. I can't just say, thoughts, go away. Because if I say elephant, okay, don't think of an elephant. What are you all thinking of right now? Are you, elephant. Dumbo, I think of Dumbo when I say that. I love Dumbo. Anyways, and so, it's about our temple, which is our body, and allowing Spirit to move through us, and moving to that place that that Spirit's at, and moving out of the worrisome feelings that we can have in this human experience. And so that is a part of a shift in perception. Like the shift in perception, the simple to me today with the red lights, and it gave me a good laugh with the second one really being a long red light. Because I see God in that too, right? So that could have gone either way. But the more that I can shift my perception, the more I can be in love, joy, faith. And the more we can be in love, joy, and faith. Because it can be easy, I think, as humans to take things for granted. And then to worry about things, because sometimes I don't know why we do this, but we do. If we worry about it, we feel like it could stop it from happening. Right? Like, let me figure it out first before this thing could actually happen. But really what's happening is we're worrying, we're putting that worry energy into the universe. And not that we're going to be perfect, and not that we're not going to fret over some things. That's just human nature. But how long do we choose to stay there? Right? Do we just want to hang out in this for a while? And it doesn't feel very good. And we got to feel it, but then find ways to elevate it. Or find ways to see it, to shift our perception, or to change our thinking around it. Because when I change my thinking around it to say this is here to serve me, and I can't always do it right away, it opens up. There's another layer there. And so I was talking with my older sister, who is the mom of Brittany, and Brittany is her only child. And it's been really hard for her the past 6 years. And she has just been this fierce warrior. But we were talking last week, and it was a challenge that she was dealing with that felt very frustrating, and like it might not change. Like it was in other people's hands too, on how this challenge could shift. And then she said to me, God is bigger than that. God is bigger than that. And the whole energy in the conversation shifted. God is bigger than that. God is bigger than any worry. God is bigger than any situation. When we live in our lives, in our divine purpose, the universe conspires to make it happen. But it doesn't always look like we think it's going to look. And some of those conspiringness to get us where we need to go is some challenging times. And then when we move on the other side of that is when we have the openings, and it takes us closer to our hearts, closer to that Christ consciousness inside of us. And a part of that, a part of those times, it strengthens us. It strengthens us. It's getting us ready for that next great experience that's coming through. It's preparing us for that next. I've had a lot of preparation around this area for myself, of preparing me for that next greater thing that's coming through in my life. And so knowing that God is bigger than this and feeling that energy to elevate that is a change your thinking and is a shift in perception. It's an opening, because an opening to love, a lot of times, to move us out of the worry, fret, fear, doubt, into faith, hope, love, is a shift. And sometimes that shift can be very subtle. Sometimes it could be a laugh. Sometimes it can be a curiosity. I love that word, curiosity. What's beyond this? Or what is this here to teach me? Helps me move beyond that. And so this brings me into the caterpillar butterfly process. So we delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve its beauty. We delight in the beauty of a butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. Maya Angelou. And so doesn't that say it? I mean, the butterfly was a caterpillar, and it was eating a lot of leaves to go into the cocoon process, right? And the one thing about the caterpillar, when I was thinking about this talk, is it's automatic for them. Sometimes we have to choose the cocoon process, which is fierce, because we can look away, and I have definitely done that in my life and say, oh no, I'm not going to go there, but it keeps coming up. Right? I'm challenged with somebody, I don't deal with it. That same somebody comes up in another body. And it's the same issue that I was dealing with over here that I didn't want to deal with, that came up again. Same story, different characters. Because I didn't want to process. I didn't want to go through the process where the caterpillar, after it eats all the leaves, it goes into the cocoon process. And in the cocoon process, there's a chemicalization that takes place, a crystallization, where the caterpillar breaks down everything about it. It breaks down to goo. I mean, it is such a breakdown. And relating that to our human experience, when we go through major changes in our lives, those big shifts that happen, that I bet you everybody here can think of one right now, a big shift that you were not the same on the other side. And sometimes it could be a month, a year, 2 years. I mean, it's got its own way about it. And I've shared about my year process before getting here, which I was goo sometimes. And, but I knew there was something deeper happening. I just didn't know what it was. And so then the caterpillar breaks down, and the chemicalization that's happening is preparing the caterpillar to move to the butterfly. And it is only when caterpillarness is done that one becomes a butterfly. That again is a part of the paradox. You cannot wipe away caterpillarness. The whole trip occurs in an unfolding process of which we have no control. And it's then Ram Dass. I just love Ram Dass. And so it's this faith and this allowingness and this trust in divine timing. And with caterpillars, like having them when they go into the cocoon, chemicalization, so the change that is happening, the becoming of something new, then the butterfly starts to form, and it needs to break its way out of the cocoon. And if we helped it, because it's really hard if you're watching it and you see the caterpillar struggle or the butterfly struggle, and when the butterfly struggles, if you were to break the cocoon open and help the butterfly out, there's a good chance that the butterfly would die, right? As it's breaking its way out of the cocoon, it is strengthening itself to become a butterfly. And so as we are breaking our way out of some of the challenges, as we are moving through some of those things that are hard for us, we are developing our caterpillar wings. And as I moved to Colorado, I have this powerful minister mastermind group that meets every week, and we were talking about that process happening in my life. And one of the ministers, Reverend Grace, said to me, she goes, I feel like when you moved to Colorado, your wings, you were getting your wings, but they were still wet. Like they needed to dry a little bit. And using this image for some of those bigger things that we're going through, to me, helps. Like nature is such a beautiful example of what's going on inside of us and our soul's journey and our soul's process to continue to move into a place of love. And now it is not easy because there's so much going on in the world, and I say this a lot, but we are born for times like these. In times like these, our strength in who we are in our spiritual practices and where we're going on our soul journey is so incredibly important, to be able to feel the feelings and to continue to move back into a place of love. It's a high calling. And everybody here, I just congratulate you because you're already, being a part of this teaching is taking that self-responsibility, which is a beautiful thing. And one of the things that we were talking about in practitioner studies was that hallway. I call it a hallway space, but it really is a liminal space, which is much better. And it's that space it's that cocooning space between embracing something new and being in that middle spot that hasn't actually come through yet. And in that spot, there's a beautiful creative process happening. And as we move, the butterfly is forming, but as we move into that place, we're forming. So allowing that place, and threshold is another word that's used, and I love that word, thresholds. It just has a mystical feel to it for me, and I really embraced that word when I was in Ireland, and there's amazing thresholds there. So we're in the threshold space, and something greater is coming through, but it's not all there yet. So allowing ourselves to trust that space, and then moving to the spiritual practices class where we have 22 people, which is awesome. There's people in the class that have been a part of this teaching for 30 years. And there's people in this class that's been a part of it for 6 months, which I love. And the class is embracing spiritual practices and spiritual principles, intentions, affirmations, affirmative prayer, spiritual mind treatment. But all of these pieces move into us, moving back to who we are, because it is always there, into our Christ consciousness. That place of all love, all faith, all joy, unconditional, limitless, beautiful power and possibilities and peace. That place is always there. We are always one with that place. And one more caterpillar for you. If nothing ever changed, there would be no such thing as caterpillars. Butterflies. I must be going through another phase right now because the caterpillar word is, maybe it's because it's a rebirth with me being here as your senior minister. I'm just going to go with it. Yeah. Butterflies. And if nothing ever changed, there would be no such thing as butterflies. And you are all butterflies. We are all butterflies. It is our inherent divine beingness that we were born with, that we are that. We just have this quirky human process that we go through to continue to take us back to that space, to continue to bring us back to that space. Okay, so I have a story for you about letting go. It's a Zen story. There is a classic Zen story of letting go that is told in many different versions. 2 traveling monks reached a town where there was a young woman waiting to step out of her sedan chair. The rains had made big puddles, and she couldn't step across without spoiling her silken robes. She stood there looking very cross and impatient. She was scolding her attendants. They had nowhere to place their packages they held for her, so they couldn't help her across the puddle. The younger monk noticed the woman and said nothing, and walked by. The older monk quickly picked her up and put her on his back, transported her across the water, put her down on the other side. She didn't thank the older monk. She just shoved him out of the way and departed. As they continued on their way, the young monk was brooding and preoccupied. After several hours, unable to hold his silence, he spoke up. That woman back there was very selfish and rude. But you picked her up on your back and carried her. Then she didn't even thank you. The older monk said, I set that woman down hours ago. Why are you still carrying her? And I wanted to share that because this letting go, it's not like when somebody tells us to let go. I think letting go can be some of the hardest parts of the process that we just don't talk about enough. But as we're able to let something go, we can move back into a place of peace. So, what I love about this is we live in a spiritual universe. God is in, through, around, and for us. God is in, through, around, and for us. So it's, in, through, and around, we say a lot, but that for us, I think, is an important piece to know that as we move through life, as we move through changes, as we move into rebirth of this beautiful season, is to know that God is everywhere. God is in all of that, and God is for us. So even when it doesn't feel like it, God is for us. Even when it's challenging, God is for us. And the more that we know that, the more that we embrace that, life gets easier. We'll still go through change. We'll still go through some maybe gooey stuff. But we know that God is with us, right? Right? Is there a spot that God is not? So if there's a spot that God is not, is God in all of it? And that's a big thing to wrap ourselves around, right? That is a big thing to wrap ourselves around. And so I just want you to go within for a moment and feel into your body, feel your energy down to your toes, up through your crown. Feel the vibration of your energy. And if there's any spots that you're feeling right now that feels maybe God is not, allow that unconditional love to move through you. That unconditional peace. Knowing you're perfect just as you are right in this very moment. You're divinely perfect. And knowing that Spirit is with you every breath, every step, in every way. that peace, that ease, that harmony, that oneness is spirit. And allow yourself to let a word come up that feels like that for you. It could be grace, it could be love, it could be peace, it could be unconditional amazingness. Whatever that word is for you. It could be joy. Knowing that there isn't a space that this beautiful, loving, unconditional, universal, infinite, cosmos, spirit, God, divine, mother, father, whatever we want to call it, is in every single spot. With no conditions. And allow that love to fill you up. Allow that word to anchor inside of you and send that out to the world. And as you come back, the more that we know how beautiful and amazing we are, and how we are this pure, unconditional love, the more that we see that outside of us, the more we see that in others. We greet God in everything that we see. So allowing ourselves to be in that space, because resurrection consciousness is about rising within ourselves, but it's also about rising together. And as we rise together, the energy shifts in this world. And we can lean on each other when we forget, and we can remember, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So guess what? There is no spot where God is not. There is no spot that God is not. And I just want to say thank you. I want to say, I got one more slide for you, because we all know there's no spot that God is not. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, and let your life bloom with the colors of spring, and let the light of new beginnings. And know that it is spring, it is new beginnings, and if there's any nagging thoughts, know that that shift can happen like that, like spring comes in like that. And what a blessed time of year to be here together. And so with that, I just say, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. All right, I'm going to move into prayer. And just knowing that as we are in this Easter energy, this Christ consciousness, this resurrection consciousness of knowing the highest good in, through, and around, and for each of us, in, through, and around, and for us. It's cheering us on and embracing that. It's whispering sweet words of love as we struggle sometimes, and as we celebrate, we feel spirit just flowing through us. And spirit is in all of it. There is not a spot that God is not. And for this, I just give great, great thanks as we hold the love, the light, the energy, the change, the world in this deep, unconditional love, peace, harmony, and oneness. And knowing that God's got it all. And for this, I give great, great thanks as everybody goes out and feels this unconditional love. It is good, it is God, it is released, and together we say, and so it is, and so it is.
Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up.
Oh, I am the place.
I am the place where God lives.
You are the place.
Moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That's awesome. You guys do that so well, too. I mean, what, right? That song right there, they could have just sang that all day. And it says it all. Says it all. Whew. Okay, coming back down to the earth. So knowing that today is a special day for everybody, just want to honor that and know that our practitioners are here if you have anything on your heart. So our practitioners hold the highest watch for you. That divinity that I was talking about, that is all of us, that Christ consciousness, practitioners know this for you. And so if you have something on your heart today and you'd like prayer, do a 5-minute miracle. And as the service closes out, we'll move out of the sanctuary. And the sanctuary will be for prayer, for those that want prayer. And also, I believe the prayer room will be open. And so if there's anything on your heart, don't hesitate to reach out. They're a beautiful, special group of people, and they are going to come stand up when I do the closing song. So, all right. Now we're going to move into our offering. Now is the time in service where we plant the seeds of prosperity. Oh, I got to get one of my plastic dollars here. And I give online automatically, so this is a great way just to bless it. And knowing that as you support the center, as you give, you receive, as you give, you receive, that law of circulation. And all of this and this amazingness here that we have at the center is because of your support. So thank you. Thank you so much. You are what makes the center so special. So if you would like to say the offering affirmation, and for those online, you can hit the donate button. All right, so here we go. I joyfully celebrate the flow of God through me. I am grateful for receiving and giving to my spiritual community. I give thanks, always knowing God is my source, and so it is. So it is.
This is a song by the great singer-songwriter Pete Howard. He recorded it here locally and has performed it. As far as I know, this is the first time anybody else has performed it. So we hope we'll get through this okay. How can we take two wrongs and make it all right? How can we hang on to love if we're all fight? Gotta have forgiveness. Gotta have a graceful soul. Gonna take a long, long time. Gonna take heart and soul. Might even leave you bleeding for all I know. Gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have a graceful soul. Sometimes it's hard to find a way when all the hate and fear just stay and stay. When the hurt is all we feel while we wait for time to heal, till someday we can dance again with a graceful soul. Sometimes it's hard to find a way when all the hate and fear just stay and stay, and the hurt is all we feel while we wait for time to heal, till someday we can dance again with a graceful soul. Gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have a graceful soul. Gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have a graceful soul. Oh, gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have a graceful soul. Gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have forgiveness.
Gotta have a graceful soul.
Woohoo! Beautiful, thank you. All right, it is time for gracious giving.
Okay, so gracious giving, for those who aren't familiar with it, those of us that just gave as a community here to the center then gives back out to the community. And one of the ways that we do that is the gracious giving program. Congregants here can nominate a nonprofit organization to receive that gift. And so I'm going to just let you grab it. All right. So this week's recipient of the Gracious Giving program is going to be, oh, very cool, Buddy Bear. Buddy Bear provides soft teddy bears to children experiencing distressing situations. Volunteers deliver these cuddly companions at no cost to UC Health Hospitals, special kids, special families, and DHS. And the nominator was Gary Miller.
Yay.
Wonderful.
Awesome, thank you. I'm going to ask the practitioners to come up front with me, please, and I'll do a quick closing prayer. And the Gracious Giving is such an amazing program, helping so many organizations. So thank you for your giving and your nominations with that. Okay, is Reverend Christine here? No. Okay, she's, okay, secret, top secret what Reverend Christine's doing. All right. All right, so just knowing that the divine moves in, through, and around each of us, that the divine spirit, God, cosmos is for us. And in that great knowingness, we allow ourselves to be just right and perfect just as we are, knowing that the universe is conspiring to make our lives amazing. It is good, it is now, it is done, and so it is. Amen. Please stand for our closing song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be. With God as our center, united are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow.